What's up, YouTube? We're back with another reaction video. What's this? Is JonTron on our screens once again. Thank you for feeding me content 10 years after your 10 years later, JonTron. Today we're going to be watching Titanic, The Legend Goes On, which is an animated movie based on the Titanic. Did this movie come out before or after the actual movie? It came after? Okay, it came after. Let's just watch the video. Guys, you ready for the JonTron intro? Hell yeah. And you gotta move your arms, guys. When you're watching the JonTron intro, you gotta walk with them, bro. JonTron. Wait, why did it fly? Also, the main thing I watched the Titanic movie, I think, in English class in high school. The only other thing about the Titanic I've really seen is the Doctor Who Christmas special with Kylie Minogue, or on the SS Titanic in space. That's
I will wait a lifetime.
That's all I really know about the
For I know
Titanic.
you will return to me one day. Every last of the 3,500 miles from Southampton to the Big Apple feels like a dagger of infinity thrust between our hearts. My sweet darling, we were to be reunited once again as man and bride. We were to finally escape the persecution of our family's name. But as fate would have it, all our hopes and dreams were swallowed whole with you into the ocean's abyss. I could swear it were all a lie, and I could see your ship there just on the horizon. The rest have forgotten, for that was so many years ago now. But I have not forsaken you. Oh dear, what's this?
Oh God.
Titanic, The Legend Goes On? A full-length animated feature based on the legend of the Titanic.
Wait, it's just a legend? It's just a silly old legend? I thought it was like a real thing, like a real boat with people on it that sank and they died.
Nah, it was
I
fake.
suppose that means my girlfriend's not real then. I guess there were some signs along the way.
My girlfriend's never been real.
The waiter, he said, why did you order 2 meals and not eat one of them? And he just left it there to get cold. And I said, curb your tongue. That's my lady. And soon she will be departing on the great steamliner known as the Titanic. That is definitely a real ship in the real world. And he said, wait, what? She was real to me.
What the fuck is this bit, dude?
The animated children's film? Titanic, The Legend Goes On. Yeah, I don't even know where to begin with this one. This movie was released in Italy in the year 2000, and for some reason it's based on the infamously tragic story of the RMS Titanic. Of course, why wouldn't it be? It's perfect material for a kid's film. Think of all the funny slapstick situations that could arise here. First Titanic, now this. I'm forced to talk about the Titanic yet again. What can I say? I guess a true story about a bunch of people freezing to death really makes for some good media.
Was
this, of course, takes a close
everyone
second to my
obsessed with the Titanic at this time?
Youth feature, Beauty and the Trail of Tears, or as it's known in the American.
Oh, okay. So this was probably like one of the greatest tragedies to ever happen for a long time. But then this was the year 2000, right? So then, but then a year later, something else really bad happened. So give it another 80, 70 years and there'll be like knockoff animated movies about New York in 2001.
American localized version, Pocahontas. I don't really know what more to say about this. I mean, this film provides a great deal more questions than answers. It's somewhat of a rite of passage to see this for yourself. So, without further ado, let the pain begin.
About that? What? Yeah, nobody.
As you can see, the man, the legend, responsible for this is a guy named Camillo Teddy. Sure to go down in history as one of Il Italiano Primo. Hey, you know what I'm saying? What's with these names? Yimin Magon? Okay, I guess that's just a foreign name, but Scarl? Poor bastard. His name was so beautiful before the accident. So much potential.
Yeah, it looks like they removed a bunch of letters and just replaced them with dots,
Would you look at that? They got to the point real fast on that one, huh?
If you find it again, you'll link it. What? Someone's already made an animated kids movie about 9/11? Is that what you're telling me?
They sank that son of a bitch right away. So throughout this bizarre first scene, we're shown a diverse cast of characters that I can only assume are from the events preceding this one. You know, like before the ship sinks.
I guess they were just trying to do a little something special here. A little Memento meets Titanic, really bold filmmaking. What sorrow I feel for these characters, so close to my own heart. Red-haired lady, brown-haired guy, old woman 1 and 2, currently drowning human, and of course 101 Dalmatians. 101 what?
101 Dalmatians?
101 what now? Pongo! Is that you? Hey, why save more people when you could save 2
Also,
dogs?
why is it animated like... It's not animated every frame.
Dogs will live for a collective 3 years after the end of this film. I guess Disney royalty will get you far in this life.
So it looks really slow.
What? What are you two laughing at? What changed here? I'm glad this man's violent death brought you momentary joy and distraction from the sinking of your ship. Maybe they were just enjoying his perfect tenure.
It saves money. I understand that it makes money. Yeah, makes money, but
it's so weird. They just keep looping the same shots over and over and showing.
It looks like everything's in slow motion.
Oh, and it's over. The movie now decides to start for real. Hope everyone's ready for some laughs.
It's animated every frame. It's just not a lot of them.
Animated adventure together. Maybe by the end
I guess
we'll be laughing like 2 old ladies on the verge of death on a lifeboat. Huh? Could happen. How can anyone be expected to try to enjoy this movie after being given that intro? Going into this movie, everyone already knows how it's going to end, but then they just reminded us.
But it isn't, because the backgrounds are moving constantly, but that's just because they're just panning the background. They're panning an image back there. But the actual characters are moving every other frame.
In painstaking detail. What, and now I have to anticipate all these characters dying? I'm supposed to get invested in them emotionally? Camillo, you just gave me the fucking Final Destination vision of all my friends.
Like, and the zooms on the characters are all fine.
So the story begins. For real this time.
Like the pans and zooms on the camera in the background.
Train opening a locket, which seems to
but like the actual characters are moving every 2 frames. I think it's 2. I'm not an animator.
Me.
Stop moping over that picture. You're never going to find your precious mother.
Your precious mother!
Yeah! And for all intents and purposes, I hope that bitch is dead!
These characters are, dude, are something else.
You're wrong. I will find her. And my father too.
Supposedly the interview is 24 frames.
Well,
yeah, we're just about getting 12, I think.
Here we have the obligatory scene where all the characters are introduced as they're boarding the ship. Although only about 1/3 of them seem to have any semblance of originality. If you could call any of this original.
What have you got in there?
Wait, what?
What?
Why are there anthropomorphic animals boarding the ship? And not to mention, every last one of them is
it's because Disney does it, that's why.
Character. No, in fact, just about every character in this film is ripped off from something else. You've got Granny from Looney Tunes, you got a Cinderella thing going on here with the main character. There's the Dalmatians, as
yep, the Dalmatians are here.
Previously discussed. The mice from American Tail.
Damn.
The crow from Secret of Nim, Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland, Belle from Beauty and the Beast, and the geese straight out of the Aristocats. And
Wait, they actually just took them, bro. That's so sad.
it goes on from there. I just really don't understand where they could have been coming from when they were making this. Ripping off a bunch of classic cartoon characters and putting them on the Titanic? Camillo, you trying to make some sort of sick, twisted reality show? Camillo, what are you doing, huh? What are you doing to us? What are you doing yourself?
He's trying to kill all the characters.
Oh, no. Angelica here dropped her things.
Oh, Angelica, you really are.
Oh, what a nice man picking it up for her.
Here you are. Let's hope it's a smooth crossing.
Excuse me.
What in the freak is that guy on?
Did you just say? Do you know something we don't? You got something to say?
He's
Why
not
so
evil at all,
devious?
is he?
Wait a second. I recognize that voice.
You're not really an old man. I knew it. He was the iceberg all along. I suppose it's easy pickings at this point, but what's with the jerky animation? Half the time, it doesn't even seem like the animators knew what they wanted from each shot. It's as if 2 directors constantly battled about what emotion the character in question should be displaying at any given moment. Not to mention the downright abruptly timed dialogue.
This is yours.
Oh, thanks.
Oh my god.
I really owe you one. Is that all you have to say, Italian mouse? I suppose you're gonna forget about A, I, O, and U. It's near impossible to follow what's going on in this movie. I'm not
Yeah,
even
it
exaggerating.
seems
There are so
awful.
many characters doing so many things in such a short span of time. I even found myself mixing the characters up for real. The first time I watched this, I legitimately didn't know these two old ladies were different characters. They're different characters.
They got different colored hair. But I think that's the only thing that's different.
There's just two evil stepmothers in this. Hey, more evil's better, right?
Oh, the bird stole the pin.
Oh, okay. So let me get this straight. The crow, he stole the pin out of the squirrel's hat there. Squirrel noticed, turned around, and then he left.
And the significance of that was?
Oh no.
Yeah, what's with the costumes, guys? We've been on tour, senor. And cannot wait to get home, muchachos?
Dicen por Chile.
If I join you? I play wicked bongos, you know.
Guys. That doesn't fly if we make this movie in 2026, does it? That was
Hey, listen, I'm
crazy.
sorry. I didn't mean to make you guys uncomfortable. I'll turn the movie off now if it helps. And if you don't mind me, I'll be over here in the corner celebrating the death of my own innocence.
Right, Papa? I can still
What?
hear the screams, Papa!
What's he doing?
The Van de Plan copper mine.
Hey, Guy, I don't think the captain can hear you. What you're saying is interesting and all, but at this moment, I think his brain is internally swelling.
So easy pulling out of the harbor. We don't want to disturb the other liners with our wash. Port screw.
And away she goes, beginning the most magical of legends that definitely never happened at all, I swear. In the next scene, we're met with the two evil stepsisters, seemingly deciding what to wear.
Call her, Mummy! Call her at once! This is Angelica's fault.
What was that sound effect?
Where?
Call her, Mummy!
Me when I see your
Call
mama?
her at once!
Me when I see your
This
mama?
is Angelica's fault.
Make her put her clothes in order.
Did I stroke out? Did they stroke out? Someone has stroken out.
I didn't do anything to alter that. That's how the movie comes packaged. That's how it's meant to be. It's art.
Look at this
Sure.
favorite dress. I wanted to wear it. Oh, it's got bigger.
So, from what I
What
can
the
gather,
fuck
here,
are they
the main
saying?
storyline is that Angelica here loses her prized locket, and the search for it begins, sort of.
Pick up those bits of broken china at once.
What kind of sociopathic person wrote this movie? Who can even get
Why
into
are
such a headspace?
Yeah, why is there like 7 different mic qualities?
Throughout the movie, Angelica is seen being nice to the animals around the house, especially the one little mouse. So, the animals like her and elect to help her find the lost locket.
How about if she comes to our party, Mama? We are having one, aren't we?
We'll talk to Fritz about her.
The snack I'm looking for.
Why is the evil cat British, bro? Why are all the evil characters British? This is appropriating my British culture.
If it hadn't been for you, I would be now in someone else's digestion.
You know, there's something you should know.
What
For
did
you, I would be now in
what did he say?
If it hadn't been for you, I would be now in someone else's digestion.
I would now be in someone else's digestion.
You know, there's something you should know, so I'm gonna tell you so. Don't sweat it, forget it, enjoy the show. Working all day, now it's time to unwind. Kick back, relax, take a load off your mind.
What the fucking fuck? There was no hint of this being a musical, and then all of a sudden the dog here, he comes, he starts rapping. Rapping hip-hop. Rapping in a style of music that won't be invented for some 70 years after this scene ends. All set against a modern-day Midtown Manhattan. Well, listen to me,
fuck
Ryan.
is this,
Who can play at this game?
Party time, it's party time. Everybody's feeling fine, cause it's party time. Party time.
Wait, why did he do this in public?
It's party time.
And also, what does the mouse say after this all happens?
If it hadn't been for you, I would be now in someone else's digestion.
I'll take broken English for 800.
My man, random rapping dog. What the fuck was that? Also, why can't my dog rap, bro?
What have you done again? Nothing happened the first time to warrant this happening again. This is the first time I've seen you, I think. What is it, a common occurrence for you to go tying
Well, it's supposed to be Lady from Lady and the Tramp, huh?
boat? Also, seriously, who are you?
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Pardon, monsieur. May I still have for one moment?
What? Well, who is this? Who is that? What's happening?
Psst. Watch out for a couple of weirdos, a kind of crazy red-haired cat and someone I hesitate to call one of us, more like a bat than a dog.
Bat? Dog? Which dog? Who's this dog? Dogs? On the Titanic?
She's sinking! The plot is sinking! Quick, hire the emergency writers!
And at long last, our star-crossed lovers meet. And she instantly makes a pose as if she were trying to imitate what she saw someone do on the cover of Vogue. I don't think she realizes what she looks like.
Damn. This is this,
I think in her
what
head,
the
it's looking a
fuck is
lot
going
better.
on, bro? This movie
Paint
is
me like one of your French boys! Paint me!
I bet you look ravishing in this.
Whoa, slow down, Romeo. All right, leave some to the imagination.
ravishing. If somebody called me ravishing, I think I would take offense.
I'm pretty sure that's a big-ass pair of granny panties. I don't know that you really do want to see her in that. Darling, are these your skid marks? Whoa! He's going in for the touchdown!
Oh,
and then
he's
she
touching
just
her?
Walks away. Typical, you know? She doesn't even want to be viciously molested. Talk about playing hard to get. And just like that, the next scene starts up with a new mouse? I don't remember this guy. He is holding an adorable tiny candle, though. I mean, come on, that's got to be one very small candle. Did he get that thing custom made? Eat up while you can, boys. You'll need your strength for the Mexican winter. I really have no idea who this mouse could be or why we're watching this, so let's just move on and pretend it didn't happen.
I think I must be going a bit soft in the head.
What's the point of all these animal subplots?
You gotta be pulling my leg, huh?
Well, I've never had a proper family, so I've always dreamed of making one, but I don't want to rush things. I have a whole life ahead of me.
Oh, that's nice. That's real nice. Wait, how does this movie end again? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't count on that whole life thing.
Yeah, the life thing probably isn't going to happen. I'm sorry.
Oh, and he's gone.
Excuse me, madam. You were talking to a young lady. How can I find
I said our characters are... Yeah, the characters are completely bland.
Oh, I must go in now. It is...
Hey, Granny, where are you going? You just gonna bail on the convo? He's still talking to you. He's asking you a question. You can't do that. Oh my God, Granny's aware of her own bail. She literally looks back and then lumbers away full Sasquatch mode. Oh God, no. No, not this.
Random singing, bro. Okay, I thought it was supposed to be her singing. At least it's not her
I
singing.
was too busy looking for someone.
Are you gonna say something? You just not gonna
What was he looking
reciprocate there?
for?
I don't even know your name. Will I see you at the reception tonight?
That all depends if I get unstuck from being in 5 frames per second. So, after this
True.
encounter, Angelica goes back to Granny's room and explains how sad she is that she can't go to the reception with the guy she just met because she has nothing to wear. Upon hearing this, Granny offers Angelica her old dress from her youth, which she for some reason has with her on the ship.
I haven't worn this since my poor Francis took me to the opera for the first and last time.
Oh, Granny. How heartwarming. Wait, first and last.
Granny, something you
Did
want to
she
talk
kill
about?
him?
His Uncle Francis, is he all right? Also, I don't want to know what happened in, around, or near that dress if Granny was so
It's like
fond of
in
that
the old
night.
game Facade.
I
I've
wouldn't do
never
that,
played
Angelica. Some
Facade.
Uncle Francis might still be on there if you know what I'm saying. Just make sure this ball doesn't have a blacklight theme.
What did my foster mother say? And Bernice and Hortense.
I wouldn't worry.
Why is she like dancing
Yeah,
like
mainly
back and
'cause I think,
forth?
no
What
one
the
knows
fuck?
who they are, or if they're even in this movie. Oh, hey, is that Uncle Francis back from the grave to give Granny one more night of fun? Oh, no. It's just 2 mice with a knife.
It's just
Good
2
against
rats,
her. Classic.
Owna schmona. It's mine
Why is
now,
his
and I'm
ass
not giving
hanging
it to
out?
anyone.
What? How the fuck did that
quaint. A raven
happen?
fell through the exhaust grate in my cabin.
How did that happen?
It's hers. Put it around her neck.
All right, I can see you're serious. Just please leave me and my family out of this.
No emotion on that guy.
Oh, what are you doing? You're gonna get a disease. This is how the...
Why did the rat just fall to being kissed?
Black Plague started.
What in the B-movie ass plot is this? I thought that actually happened in the movie for a second.
Of my real Mother?
What? You weren't sure? I think this is one of those things you gotta be sure about.
This isn't third class.
Shh, Detective Bradbury, New York.
No question what the animals have clothing. Yeah,
Who the
no.
fuck are you?
No.
I'm here incognito on a special assignment. I want to catch the suspects
Nobody-
red-handed. Get it?
No.
Somebody broke into my cabin and stole the locket, but that's all they took.
Excuse me, I couldn't help hearing what you said.
Bro, what's with the red hair and black beard combo?
Yeah,
How
this
does
is
look for you?
this
Once
is the
again,
most
who is this,
ugly
a
looking
bride?
person I've ever seen in my life.
Bless you.
Why did his hair just all of a sudden just flop out?
you.
What the
I'm
fuck?
sorry, I'm just a little embarrassed at my sneezes. I think they make me look like a little scared boy.
Yeah, what is?
Wow, it's beautiful. The song that plays about them is already in total longer than the amount of time they've actually spent in each other's presence. I'm not sure what's going on here, but the guy in the black hair is taking some sort of issue with Angelica, and then he comes up and straight up points to her tits for like 10 seconds. Realistically, I think he's just trying to save her from the clutches of Jack the Charming.
Also, what's with these huge ass lips on this guy? Are like big lips attractive on guys?
Now I know who stole my locket. It was that girl.
No, no, I don't think it was her. Mais il est possible que...
What was that?
What?
Perhaps the
What in the
locket is back
French
with its
was that?
rightful owner.
What does he mean by that?
Yeah, what does he mean by that?
No.
Ew, what's the wood creaking sounds too?
What do you mean? I know. Oh, wait, no, you're right. I do know absolutely zero about you besides your name. I don't even think I know your name. You didn't tell me. You just walked away. Maybe we should just call this whole thing off, or at least think it
True.
through.
No, don't guess, don't guess.
Tell me, could prevent me from loving you.
Even if I were to say something like, I reject all your sexual advances?
Oh, yeah, okay, no, I can now see that is not going to stop
What the
you
fuck,
either.
bro?
What's going on here? How'd everyone get to a vantage point to watch this all at once? Nobody noticed they're being watched here? And they lived
How they
happily
talked
ever
for like
after,
2
as
seconds
skeletons
and
at the
fallen
bottom
in
of the ocean.
lava. What? Where the fuck is the what's the mouse doing? What the fuck is going on? Why did that happen?
Hey, everything went perfectly to plan. What a perfect scene, am I right? 10 out of 10. Okay, I think
Why did
we're
the
done with
mouse
worst
just
of it.
freak
Love
out
interest,
and then
kiss,
everyone else
everything's
freaked?
falling into place. The movie's got to wrap up at some point now.
Come on. Come on, baby. I just want out.
Hey, at least it makes more sense than hip hop,
We
dog,
just,
in terms of
we just
time
want
period.
this to be over.
Oh no. Well, this is getting sinister. I've got a bad feeling.
I forgot
about
this part was the part what happens when it's.
What, you never seen
Oh,
this
I forgot the
before?
ending of the
That's not
movie
just
for a
us.
second. Maybe we don't want it to be over.
Well, let me just get in focus here.
Dear
God, it's an iceberg!
Hello? There's an iceberg right in our path.
Who is this? I told you to stop calling us.
Also, this sounds like someone trying to do an impression of a British accent.
Number.
Oh, did they just replay
Finally,
the same
iceberg
thing over and
hits.
over
General
again?
Mayhem ensues, and all the characters scramble to reach the boat's exit. Yeah, buddy, save that energy. Don't want to expend it before you get rowing.
Yay! What a shit show.
What horror I witnessed that day.
God.
Surely, I will never forget it. as
This
long
seems
as
like
I
a fucking mess and so awful.
Wow, I can't believe it. This
It's
movie's finally
party
drawing to a
time.
close. So William, the love interest, breaks a window with a wicker chair somehow and escapes the ship. All the while, Angelica seems unaffected by his suspected untimely death.
Do you still have a picture in the locket?
What?
Ever since my mother put it
I thought
around
she
my
said a
neck as a baby.
creature. No,
And
she
then
said
left you
picture.
because she was forced to.
God, no, please,
Oh,
no.
wait. So her mom just happened to be on the ship at the same time too? What in the fucking first school writing is
So
this?
yes, all along, this woman was Angelica's mother. Hooray! She's been found! Oh, but her dad, she said she'd find?
And my father, too. I'll find them both.
Nah, he's dead still. Or missing. Or worse, dead and missing. But hey, at least she found her mom.
Oh well.
Over there. It looks like someone in the water.
Oh my god. There he is, just in the nick of time.
What was...
It's not him.
Ah, false alarm. It's not William. Throw him back.
Are you serious? It's the detective with the red hair and mismatched beard from earlier? So the literal only reason for that character existing was for this one gag at the end of the film, the bait and switch. I bet the writers really patted themselves
Kids
on the
movie?
back for
Yeah.
this one.
Hang on.
Are people dying?
William!
But then, in a joyous twist of fate, William is recovered.
Darling, it's me, Angelica. Where's William?
Who did that?
Where's William? What do you have, the brain of a baby? You don't got object permanence yet? The
Yeah,
moment
he
he's out of
was
sight,
kinda
he's
just,
he's gone from your reality.
Please.
Please, what?
Open
Die?
your eyes.
Oh, okay. No, never mind. Close them. Throw me
Oh
back.
my god, what was that?
And
That
on
looked
that
like a
day,
fucking
they
nightmare
lived
fuel.
happily ever after. But just them. It was honestly pretty terrible for just about everyone else. Most of them perished, but at least the Mexican funny mice lived.
Wait a minute. Where are you going? The movie isn't over yet.
What? No, come on.
Oh no.
Don't you want to know what happened to everybody?
No.
We're sitting really pretty.
No, you can't be serious. There's a Where Are They Now segment?
What the
I'll tell you where they
fuck?
are now, at the bottom of the fucking ocean. Are you crazy?
You do this
But
for characters
isn't
you
even
care
the
about.
only Italian animated Titanic film that features talking mice. The other being called The Legend of the Titanic.
Oh,
the
no.
Legend of the Titanic. Did Italy just miss the news that day? Was that the day the world's biggest meatball was made and the Titanic sinking was just a footnote right at the bottom? It looks like I need to lay her to rest once and for all, so we can all
Oh my god.
move on.
Why did they make these
never let
movies?
Of what
This is
you've
a
done to me,
very
that is, which is
2000s
quite a
thing,
lot,
though.
really. You're a
These
terrible,
kind of
terrible
movies.
thing. To the depths with you.
Like cheaply made animated knockoff movies.
Hey, you dropped this. Oh my god, back to the back to the oceans.
What the
Thank
fuck?
you so much for watching. If you like what I
Damn.
do here, consider supporting my awesome sponsor, Harry's Razors.
Damn.
These guys make wonderful high-end razors that leave you
Bro,
feeling
last when YouTube advertisers let you put the ad at the end of the fucking video, bro. They don't let you do that shit anymore. This was kind of crazy. It just felt like it was a bunch of nothing that made any sense, and then that just happened to be on the boat because why did they want to use Titanic as the setting for this? It felt like such a nothing burger. Like animal side plots that meant nothing, and it was just a bunch of wildness. For the title, yeah. Oh, for the clickbait. Ah, okay. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, you can like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want me to see next time, and we'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.